California. Didn't really do any videos of it this time. We stayed there quite a bit last year. But we are headed to McDonald's. And then we will head from there to the Vons grocery store where the bus will pick us up. A motley bunch here early in the morning, roaming the streets of Bishop. Look how cute their matching backpacks are.
Take a Hazel. You know what that means? You're talking about our little duffel bag?
Look at those, yeah. Aren't these kind of cool?
Yeah, I know.
Actually, all three of us have, except for Hazel, we have matching ones that we had purchased on when we did the AT a few years ago.
PCT and AT
And we should.
tags on these things.
We should. So, but anyways, decent stay last night. Their AC type unit was broken, so it was really warm.
The swamp cooler fan was busted.
Yeah, so.
But when we got there, Hazel noticed there was all this warm air coming out of the vent. So the blower was still running, but all it was doing was pushing warm air.
Yeah,
pushing
so
warm air in the unit.
It was a little rough last night until it cooled off.
It cooled off about what, 4 this morning?
I
Finally?
think so, yeah. So I think we all had kind of limited sleep. But anyways,
But we were so excited to get home.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to march on to breakfast at McDonald's. And we'll talk to you a little bit later. Realize we didn't do a wrap-up from our yesterday. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. And then we're all going to try to find our way home. All right, take care, and we'll talk to you all a little bit later.
Happy trails!
All right. All right, August 29th, about 7:10 a.m. All right, we have made our way to the bus stop.
It was about a 1 mile hike.
Yeah.
I think about 0 ascent and 0 descent.
Yeah, but we had some we had to walk over some curbs.
Some curbs.
That really strained me.
Yeah, and having to sit there for so long in Denny's while we waited for the food.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that long. I'm just trying to
it wasn't.
generate a story.
Yeah. But yeah, I wish I could carry that kind of food in my backpack every morning.
Yeah, that was
Have
good.
nice, pancakes and eggs
Scrambled
and
eggs.
coffee. But anyways, so good start to the morning. We're here. It's about 7:10. The bus is going to be here about 7:25, and we will be heading up to the Reno airport, where we all have different flights headed out.
Yeah.
See, Hazel's got a flight into San Francisco.
Yes, San Francisco.
And then has to sit there until 1 in the morning to catch a flight to Taiwan.
It's
And then,
okay.
what, 11-hour flight?
11 or 12.
Oh, God bless you.
Yeah.
And then Freeze has got a red eye.
Red eye into Cleveland.
Red eye into Cleveland. I
Do
don't
you
know.
have direct flight from Reno to Cleveland? Oh,
I'm going to Atlanta.
oh, that's right. You're going into
Oh,
Atlanta.
that's right, to Atlanta. Yeah. I wish we could stick around and wait for you, but sorry. And then Joe and I have a flight that'll go through Denver, and then we'll get in at 12:20 in the morning, something like that. Yeah. So, anyways,
If you guys wait till 5:30 in the morning, we'll have breakfast at the airport.
okay. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. It's an option.
Yeah, it's an option. Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps not the best option, but it is an option. So, we really didn't do a wrap up yesterday, but we had
busy afternoon.
it was busy by the time we got to. We saw some of the videos when we got to the trailhead, but we left about 5:40 in the morning. All because everybody was up, and normally we were planning at 6, but everybody was up and ready to go, and I think we all had that. Hey, let's get this
Hazel
done.
was long gone by then. You left probably at 5 in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, it was great hike in the morning. You saw some of the pictures that we had of the sunrise, and just beautiful. But that was a tough little climb to the top. We had about a mile, 1.2 miles, something like that, to the top of it.
But we were able just to go slow and just
Yeah.
not really
I think
even
the
break
descent
sweat.
was harder.
Yeah, well, some of the descents
Yeah.
going down over the other side, the switchbacks and stuff.
And Joe and I kept commenting the whole time is that this does not look at all like what we experienced last year. And I think there was some videos of it, but it was all snow. We didn't have these switchbacks, and we didn't have a trail. I mean, it was just you kind of headed down, and I think we walked down along the lakes in the valley, which turns out was not where the trail was.
But it was a path of least resistance.
It was. So it was kind of cool to see it again without snow. And then hats off to Lone Pine Kurt and his wife Sharon, who picked us up. And you saw, or we'll see some pictures of us having lunch with it. We were able to take them to lunch.
We had a great time with them.
Yeah.
Not only hearing the history of some of the stuff around here, but just, catching up with them again and hearing the story of their lives through Sharon, because we'd heard that through Kurt last year when we saw him.
Yeah. And it turns out Sharon is an artist, kind of like Hazel, and she gave us a painting and a card, each of us a painting and a card.
He was prints of those, and they're safely packed away for the trip home, so we can't show them to you right now.
Yeah. No, wait.
But then yesterday afternoon, we get here and it's like,
we have a bird that's coming to visit us. No. Yeah. No.
Things are busy. We get in, we had to make plane reservations, we had to make bus reservations.
Had to stop by the post office.
Go by the post office. We had to decide which stuff we were ditching and what we're keeping. We had to get our laundry done.
Right.
Showers done.
And the people on the plane are going to appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, pretty busy, and so we ended up staying at the Hostel, California, and Joe and I stayed there
twice last year.
3 or 4 times last year, 3 or 4 nights.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool to go back and see that. Not quite as busy as it was back when we were here last year.
So less interaction with other people and stuff.
Right.
So that was part of the fun last year, was all the different folks.
Yeah.
So it was chill, but loved the place. The only downside was the swamp cooler was busted.
Yeah, we were talking about that. It was just hot. Yeah, and in fact, it was, we got down here in town yesterday. It was like 90 degrees. It's like, oh man, let's go back up in the mountains. So,
but it's dry heat.
It's dry heat, yeah. Kind of like sitting in an oven.
But great view again this morning from our trailhead here.
Yeah, I'll show you a little picture. Well, let's see if I can just turn this around without. But yeah, that's the view you have.
I think that looks right.
Am I looking good?
A little bit over here, a little bit more.
Got my director.
There you go, yeah.
Anyways, this is a view from our trailhead here at the Vons Shopping Center in the bus stop. But all right, well, we'll cut this here. We're kind of rambling. And maybe
well, that's something new.
and maybe we'll do a little bit on the bus trip. That'll be exciting.
In the airport. Man.
Yeah, in the airport. So
we'll get arrested.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody together here. Wait. Turn around. Get over here. What do we say?
2, 3.
Happy trails.
Drink up, my friend.
We have made the bus.
We are on the bus.
We're on the bus.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus, Gus.
Yeah.
No need to discuss.
We got a little crowd here. So, no words of wisdom?
Well, I think when you get on a long section hike like we just did, so much goes through your mind. How hard is it going to be? What's it going to turn out to be? How much will it push you? And I don't think that all the time I spent thinking about it, I think it was pretty close to the mark of what we thought it would be. It had parts that were tough, and some places where you could roll, but just kind of, I don't want to say business as usual, but pretty quickly we got back into the same groove of each day just became its own entity, and you took what came and figured it out, and that there's comfort in that. How we all were able to work through that. Got to be where all right, what are you gonna do today? Well, get up and walk. How far are you gonna walk? Well, we'll figure that out as we go.
All right, hold that thought just for a second. Anyways, yeah, good. I think one of the biggest challenges is that we started big miles right off the bat, and that's pretty tough coming off the couch.
Yeah,
I don't think we gave our body a chance to ease into it. But with that said, it was good. I was commenting how much I'm going to miss some of the views and stuff that you see out here on the PCT, and I don't know if I'll get back out this way.
Yeah, it's maybe if we ever do like the Colorado Trail or something like that, it'll have some sections that are like this.
Right.
It's just But it's funny how once you get in the routine, each day becomes boom, and next day and next day, that Quincy seems like a long time ago. A very long time ago. And really, it wasn't that long ago at all.
28 days. Yeah, you know, like we learned last year, you break it down into little segments. And, you know, all you do is just think about the next spot you're going to resupply. You don't think about, in this case, the 450 miles that you're going to try to cover.
You think about the next shower you're going to get.
Exactly. That's town food and adult beverages that you might have a chance to partake in.
For that last week for you, I mean, one of the things that happens to me is then I really start thinking about home and family and stuff. And if I get back to see the wife, it's just, if that becomes top of mind, it's okay. In 3 days, I'll be home. 2 days, I'll be home. Tonight, we'll be home.
We'll be home.
Yeah,
we'll be home. So, all right. Well, we'll cut this portion of our travel adventure short. And we'll talk to you a little bit, maybe when we get to the airport. It's going to be about a 4-hour, 5-hour
bus ride. Yeah.
Bus ride. And we'll be on to our next leg. So, all right, talk to you all in a little while.
Happy roads.
Last little get-together lunch. So, and of course, there's adult beverages involved. So anyways,
Let's hear top.
a decent bus ride.
Long bus ride.
Our bus ride.
5 hours.
Yeah, that was tough.
That Eastern Sierra Transit, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Or they do a good job, don't they? They know what they're doing. They show, get you where you got to be.
Yeah.
Well, 5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours.
5 hours, yeah. Did you sleep any?
Yeah.
I couldn't, yeah. The guy in front of me kept leaning his seat back, made it really difficult.
That was intentional.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to enjoy our beverages and enjoy the food when it gets here. And we'll talk to y'all a little bit later.
Got a ways to go.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have quit kicking my seat.
We'll talk to y'all a little bit.
Happy trails.
Happy trails.